Hello everyone in the universe, I am Static Stardust and welcome back to Subnautica. So, while I was in the midst of moving, I actually was playing Subnautica repeatedly and I actually found out a way to actually finish the game, hopefully fast enough in maybe, if I'm lucky enough, maybe 2-3 days, if I'm being honest. Let's see, I deleted some old files. I'm nearly on, this is my current one that I'm playing personally. So I currently have just a Seamoth and just the start of the ship. But in my old one that I did, also personally, I had collected all of these eggs and everything, and I already have my pet, I already have all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to do survival. I'm going to see how fast, or at least how, I want to see how much fast I can speed run Subnautica. I think the closest I've gotten so far is either I've finished it in either 2 or 3 days, which is very, very impressive. Hopefully I don't mess this up when I'm editing later, but yeah, I just got curious because it's like I already have played this game, I want to say more than 10 times at least, but I want to say, or at least think, that I know where everything is, and yeah, I just want to see how fast I can play this, because if I can nearly finish it, maybe either, like I said, 2-3 days, maybe 4 or 5 maximum. But still, that's like, I think the fastest I've played Subnautica would be in just like a week I've completed the game. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Below Zero to be fully released so I can go and just play all of that and hopefully just wander about and explore personally, and then go back later, start a new game, and just record everything then. But yeah, like I said, welcome back. We're about to crash land onto another planet. And for anyone who's just now joining in, hopefully at the end I'll sort through all of my current videos and playlist and maybe find my original Subnautica playthrough. Because back then I had no idea as to what I was doing or where I was going. I did not watch or watch, or do anything related to Subnautica. I just said, okay, I got the game at like a discount on Steam. I'm gonna run it, record it, play it, and just sort of go from there. But yeah, I'm sorry that this loading screen is taking forever, but the loading time can be like either a few minutes or a few seconds. Oh, and I did go a little lower with the resolution because before my game actually started to lag in certain places, so I did take a few pixels down. So if stuff looks like it's not fully loaded and then it appears, that's why. But yeah. Come on, loading screen, I can't talk out my butt forever. I'm somewhat socially awkward. Come on. Please hurry up. I would love to play your game. I'll cut to when it gets here. Hang on. Alright, let's go. Unknown World Entertainment presents. Alright, and this is our player.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
And our ship exploded, and we just barely managed to escape. It's like the Titanic, but with space. And there's no road. Uh-oh. No. Ow. Hopefully this doesn't come out laggy, but oh shit, my ship's on fire! What the? Oh, I already have my why am I already holding my Altera thing? That doesn't come in until like later. Or like, at least like seconds later. Alright, press Q to use, extinguish the fire. Hey. S. Press 8. There's no bugs yet. Hang on just a second.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice.
Okay, so right click to open and close PDA. I'm not going to use 1, 2, 3. I'll just like drag and click. It's easier. So this is our inventory space for anyone who's curious. These are the things that will, I'm currently in like a little spacesuit thing. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to get rid of that. Alright, so basic materials, we only know titanium, glass is made of quartz, copper. There will be more stuff later on involved. I cannot make a base because in order to make a base, I'm going to need a repair tool, habitat builder. And basically I'm just going to have to go out and explore. And don't worry about the ship as of now. It says use repair tool. This is a fabricator. So our fabricator, we can make equipment, tools. We can make food and water later on. Basic materials, electronics, foibles, which we will also need. But for now, we are going to need a scanner. We're going to need a repair tool to fix this mess. It's not going to explode or anything. We can leave this unattended for like days if we wanted. Flashlight, I'm not going to use a flashlight. I'm going to need a survival knife. I don't use a flare. And we're going to need a habitat builder. So let's go get our feet wet. Oh, fishies. So yeah, we're in like our own spacesuit, and we have 40 seconds of oxygen, which is a start. Alright, so...
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
So yes, we are the only ones that survived the Aurora, that ship we were on. We're the only ones that survived, and our mission is to just... Oh my god, paper! Sorry, I'm just trying to get food in my belly because I'm nearly starving.
New creature discovered.
So yeah, we're the only ones that survived the crash, and we will be getting notifications.
Discovered.
We'll be getting notifications later on from our radio within our ship about people who've already like said, "Oh, this is such and such from Life Pod like 3 or 4 or something like that." And by the time you get there, they'll be gone, quote unquote. So they'll already be dead.
New creature discovered.
Okay, so bladderfish you can use as both food.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Alright, so yeah, there's pieces of the ship here that we can use for titanium, and titanium is something we are going to need a lot of in this game. Hello, dramatic music. Alright, so we can break these things.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Okay, so there's...
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Okay, so we have some stuff. I can cut this, but I'm going to need a knife to do it. I'm sorry if the graphics are a little choppy.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Oh, come on! Alright, there. Alright. I got plenty of titanium. Be fine. I'm going to grab 2.
New blueprint acquired.
So yeah, this guy in the beginning has very, very, very weak lungs. Alright, so let's go back to the pod. Oh, and also, I can change... We will find something called a beacon later on, but once I get the scanner tool and everything, but to make a long story short, I can change the color of where to find beacons. Like, they're little things that you can place to say, oh, like, here's, like, such and such if you need to go back for future reference. Damn it, get back here. Get back here. Why are you zigzagging? Okay. But, yeah, it's like a little placeholder to say, like, oh, this is where your house or base is, essentially. Alright, and like I said, it's fine. We can leave this, like, we can leave our ship like this for as long as you need, just to, like, go out, explore, discover.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption. repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Alright, I'm just making everything I can.
In construction of vehicles and power plants.
And I got myself a knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception. New blueprint acquired.
Alright, and we have more
The scanner
oxygen.
can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Alright.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, and cured food is basically just any type of fish with salt. So it won't go bad, per se, if we just like make something and we just leave it for later. But, alright, so we have a lot of titanium. We've got lube for stuff. Food, water abound. And let's see, we've got lubricant. I know how to make bleach. So tube coral is just outside, like just outside of us. We just use our knife, whack it at the coral. We can make bleach if we have salt, and we can make disinfected water. So making one, if you have one bleach, it actually equals 2 water. So that's fun. Cured food, high capacity H2O tank. We're gonna need glass, titanium, which we have, and silver. So in retrospect, I can actually go out now. Oh, and another thing as I progress, it's going to get dark at night, and I actually know a cheat to make it day or night. So this is our scanner. It scans everything new for us in terms of the environment. Alright, so lime crop. So these can either be lead, which is important. Oh no. I call those kamikaze fish, but they're a type of sulfur thing that actually holds cave sulfur. So the fish will come out,
New creature discovered.
so yeah, the fish will come out. This is the egg, one of the eggs I was talking about, but those fish will come out and basically just, they'll come out, they'll see who it is.
Oxygen.
Oh shoot. Whoop. And essentially they'll just explode and you'll take damage. But if you see like a horde of them, yesterday when I was actually going through and playing the game, I actually found like 5 or 6 of them, and at the time I had like something which is known as a sea glide, which will be very, very, very important for us later on. But yeah, I was super surprised when I saw how many there were in one go. Oh shit, no. Ah. Those first aid kits will be our friend later on, but yeah. Oh shoot, I'm almost at 30 oxygen.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Yeah, thank you for now telling me this, Helen, after I got attacked like twice. So yeah, as you can see, it's already nighttime. The cycles on this planet go fast for me. I don't know why. Okay, so now that I have a knife, creepvine, it's basically, I want to say it's like seaweed.
New blueprint acquired.
But yeah, this is basically what it's like. To be honest, I always use like a cheat a little bit to make the day go by. So like as soon as it gets dark like this, I can easily just say, oh, time to switch.
Scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
The Jelly Shroom Cave. We will go down there eventually, but not today. We do not have the technology. And down we go. But yeah, that's what she means. That little opening there, that is the jelly shroom cave. And I will die if I go down there without... Eventually I will make something called the sea moth, which I can hopefully...
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Yeah, if you're done interrupting me, Helen, that would be nice, but could you stop? But yeah, as I was saying, I will collect something which is called the sea moth. I will go down there eventually. We will be seeing a lot of hostiles. That is not a hostile. That's like a gigantic ass jellyfish. But yeah, it's kind of like you explore the environment and you just learn about all sorts of things in said environment. Some of which are hostile and some of which are docile. That fish with the green spots will be important later on. Oh, that's a bioreactor fragment. It's like that. This one is actually like just using, I want to say, using stuff from the environment. So you can use things like fish or the jelly shrooms, which we found already. Not jelly shrooms, the acidic mushrooms.
New blueprint acquired.
Sea moth part. Alright. So
30 seconds.
Yes, I know. But as we're going on in this adventure, we will find various parts, and the only way to learn about these parts and get the information to survive longer is if we scan it. Okay. Alright, I think I have plenty to make the high-capacity O2 tank. So let us swim back. Or let me just edit. Okay, so it's still night. I'm just outside my ship. This is part of the Aurora, and I see a sea glide fragment. So this will actually help us move faster in terms of just traveling around. So it's not going to be me just swimming, basically just stationary normal swimming. Ah, shoot.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
So we will have to go back into the Aurora to fix the radiation so it's not as bad. Like, we stop the radiation. Whoa. The PDA. Let's see.
Integrating new PDA data.
All total. We will come back to these again as well. So you can scan stuff like the desk. Oh, I need a repair tool. And I don't have the repair tool yet. And we will also be getting a compass as well later on. Hello, bladderfish. We can get stuff like the office chair, which is just kind of... Unless you're in creative mode and you're not doing the survival story mode, then I really don't see a point to it. And like I said, the days go by very fast. Whew. I kind of feel sorry for this guy, because even if... We will get more oxygen later on, but this guy has like weak-ass lungs. Alright, so I'm gonna need 2 glass, titanium, and so what I did is the fiber mesh basically helps with making things like suits. So while that might seem kind of useless now, it'll be important later in the story. But alright, actually I think I'm going to need these gold, silver, and now standard O2 tank. And high capacity O2 tank. So now we've upgraded our oxygen again, and now we have 135. Alright, that's good. We've got oxygen. I guess next is the repair tool. I already have silicone rubber. I've got all I need. Boom, boom, boom. Repair tool. Press Q for me to use. And
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
alright. And we also have to repair the radio in order to actually get anything else done. Play message.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
So, yeah, like I said, we will be getting word back from other people in the life pods, but by then, it's already too late. I've never used the Pathfinder tool. I don't really go down deep as often. Let's see. Bioreactor composes organic matter into electrical energy. This is what I'm going to use once I finally find the parts to build a base. But as of right now, we do not have anything at all. I'm just going to make some titanium real quick. Power cell. This will also be important once I get a Seamoth and eventually, way later on, probably a Cyclops. So as I'm actually playing this game, I'm realizing how many things it's probably going to take to go through, scan, find all of the parts. And if I wanted to, if I genuinely wanted to, I could make this into, I want to say a live stream, but at the same time, I don't really use Twitch as much. Alright, water. Okay, so I'm not saying this to say like, oh, she's going back on her word. She can't do it. I can do it. The only thing I'm just saying is it's gonna take maybe a week. Like if I committed every day to playing a little bit of Subnautica, I'd probably get this done. Alright, so there's a ship that we were at just now. I think there's beacon fragments in there, but I doubt there's any pieces for something called a modification station. So when we actually do get the parts to the Seamoth, and eventually parts to something called a moon pool, which is just kind of like a docking place. Alright, so now we can go in here. There's a beacon fragment, yay. Mobile vehicle bay fragment, the thing actually made to make another part. So, yeah, there's things that are like both useful and kind of useless. Oh, boomerang fish.
New creature discovered.
Boomerang fish. Get back here. And we, ladies and gentlemen, have a sea glide.
New blueprint acquired.
I'm pretty sure I have all the parts to make one. Those jelly things don't really do much at all. But, alright. Cooked, cured, and sea glide. So I already have lube. I have copper, which I can use to make copper wire. Makes 2. These guys don't do anything. I don't use them for fuel. Floater. I have no clue what a floater is. I think they attacked me once. 2 species living in symbiosis, which attach to and attempt to feed on any objects that come near it. So yeah, this is kind of like, I want to say kind of like a parasite, but alright, so we have the sea glide. Yay! Now I just gotta find like more beacons, so eventually I can plant it in certain areas that will be very important to go back on and check later on. And we're gonna have to go down deep down. So We'll also get messages from the radio as well. Alright. 1 lube. Copper. 1 copper wire. 1 battery. Alright, and Sea Glide.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
So yeah, this is going to be our friend for the next upcoming missions. So yeah, there we go. So we can now move faster underwater, but while the Sea Glide is currently at 100% charge, we are going to need to make batteries so that when we go out exploring, like she said, we don't get like caught in the middle of nowhere. So grab 2 mushrooms, 1 copper, go back up, make a battery. What can I? Oh, yeah, I can eat this. I don't care. And now we can go faster. And I can press Q to make the light go away, or just to say like, yeah, go in that direction, to like point in certain areas. So now the cave sulfur bomber fish can't really get me as easily. Where are those things that we grazed by earlier? More silver. Silver. You can either have the option to eat fish, so
New creature discovered.
these jellyfish will hurt you if you get touched by them. Oh, this is the same cave.
A common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Oh, we have a mobile vehicle bay fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
Thank you. And we got our first message. Let's see who it's from and where they are. But first... Oh, hello, Mr. Peeper. Come back here so I can eat you. He's like, go away, I'm trying to live my life. This is a stalker egg. We will figure out... I will show you where and what a stalker is. Let's see if there's any around here. There's one. So these guys, they will obviously hurt you, but as soon as you get like a sea moth fragment, and you collect and make a sea moth. Basically, those guys are just like, they can't hurt you if you're in a vehicle, you know. But if you're outside of said vehicle, then you're basically saying duck. All right, let's see what we got here.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, and life pod 17. So with that, I think I'm actually going to leave the episode off there. So thank you guys for joining me in this already interesting episode of Subnautica. In the next episode, we will be dealing with finding out where life pod 17 is and hopefully find Ozzy, but I doubt it. So thank you guys for joining me on this episode. If you like this, leave a like and subscribe. Share with your friends, and if you really enjoy it, somewhere on the screen at the very end there's going to be 2 videos. So subscribe, check out some of my other stuff, and I will see you guys in the next episode on this channel. Bye!